The Apprentice is a biopic drama film about a young Donald Trump. This one intrigued me because it's directed by Ali Abbasi, and I've seen his film Holy Spider, which is an interesting serial killer drama sort of film. Also, Sebastian Stan is knocking it out of the park this year because he had another movie called A Different Man. So this film is about a young Donald Trump. He's kind of in trouble with the government. However, he is at a diners club. He meets a criminal lawyer who does some shady stuff named Roy Cohn, who jokingly says, I'll take you under my wing and I'll help you represent. But he was just saying that. So the next day, Trump begs him for help, and he ends up getting out of the legal trouble with Roy's help, and they become fast friends, and he becomes a sort of apprentice of sorts, and that's the reason for the title of the movie. This film has a lot going against it. For example, I'm not really a big Donald Trump fan, so I didn't really want to know about his early life. And I'm not the biggest fan of Jeremy Strong. I've seen him in a couple movies. He likes to yell and stuff, and he's not my favorite actor, but he really surprised the hell out of me in this movie. He plays Roy in a very different way than what we've seen before in things like Molly's Game or The Big Short or other films or Succession. I haven't seen Succession, but he's probably like a rich jerk in that. But he's playing it a lot differently, and I like that. Sebastian Stan does a good job too. He catches the mannerisms, but the movie plays a little bit too much with the makeup in the second half of the film. He's going through a lot of surgical stuff, and he starts to look goofier as the film goes on. The rest of the cast does a good job too. There's his family, his brother, there's young Ivana, a model that he falls in love with and marries. But overall, it's a very simple narrative. It's essentially a drama about two friends who slowly become like distant from each other. One of them becomes a little bit more ambitious, forgets who he is, and starts pushing everyone away. So this movie is a little bit critical of Trump. He started off, humble, young, hungry. Learned all of the tricks from, a mentor, and then sort of pushed everyone away, his wife, his family, his friends. It's a sort of sad tragedy, but it's very simple in its execution. In terms of direction, though, the film is a little bit basic. It's going for almost like a documentary-like feel, a little bit of shaky cam, a great usage of 70s stock footage and music to sort of set the mood. It sort of like pushes the film into a specific kind of energy to carry it along, give it some flow and momentum. There's a lot of time jumps, but overall the narrative's enough to keep you interested, even if you're someone who doesn't know much about Donald Trump or Roy Cohn. So the film's really balanced in that regard. And overall, it was really enjoyable. It's very similar in sort of tone to The Wolf of Wall Street, where it's about shady business people doing things, and there's a lot of funny satire moments, a lot of funny little things too. I don't know if it was intentional, but there's like a scene where someone tries to give Donald a gift and he just sort of throws it like to the side, and it's really awkward, and it's just, I don't know if it was written like that or it was all improv, but it was really good stuff. There's like a lot of these little scenes just peppered throughout the film. That's really great. Probably intentional, but overall, The Apprentice is very enjoyable, and I give it a 7 out of 10.